Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a lovely day today. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing my project pan update. This is going to be the second update. It is the update for March. And I'm coming at you with a very fresh face today because it's really warm outside at the minute and I just don't want to put a full face of makeup on. So without further ado, let's just get into the video. So as always, I have my makeup bag here filled with all of the products and I'm just going to go in order of how I use them. So the very first product is the simple SPF Oil. Yeah, SPF Oil. I don't know where I was going with that. So I actually used this 20 times this month, which it's a lot more than I used it last month. It's pretty much every single day I used it and I've seen a big dip. The pictures that I took for whatever reason are quite dark and I really don't know why, because I took them in the window so they should be quite bright, but they're not. But anyway, hopefully you'll be able to see the pictures, but there's a massive dip in this. It's still going to take me a while to finish it and we are getting into summer, which is making me a little bit nervous because I know I'm not going to be able to finish this before like summer's here, but hopefully I'm not having to use it for too long. If it gets to the point where in summer it's just kind of like it's not very beneficial to me, then I am just going to swap this out for something else and maybe bring it back in winter because I do have very oily skin, so wearing an oil in the heat isn't always the best idea for my skin. But yeah, I'm really happy with the progress so far and the dip is a lot bigger than I thought it was. I did have to reapply the original tallies because they got wiped away, but I think I got them pretty spot on. But yeah, you'll be able to see that there's like a massive dip. So the next product is the Revolution Pro Hydra Matte Primer, and I only used this primer 3 times this past month and I really thought I could have this done, so I am really annoyed at myself. There is movement. It's not very much, but there is still a bit of a dip. It was kind of hard for me to draw on the line, to be honest. I think the line should be a little bit higher, but I couldn't really do it any higher, otherwise it would have literally just merged with the line above. But now when I use this product, I actually have to, because it comes with a pump, I have to take the pump off and kind of use this to kind of scrape the product out or like leave it upside down and then tip it into my hand where I can. So it is getting kind of hard to use it now, which is a good thing. It means I'm getting down there, but eventually when I can't get any more product out, I'm just going to call it empty because it's not my favourite anyway, and I don't apply my primers with a brush, so I don't really want to stick a brush in there and then put it on my hands and then put it on my face. It just seems like a lot of unnecessary mess. But yeah, it is very close to being done and I think even if I use it 3 times like I did this month, I should be able to finish it. I'm just a little bit gutted that I didn't finish it because I feel like this month it should have been out. But to be fair, I did not do my makeup a lot this month at all. So then on to the foundation. So this is the Revolution Pro CC Perfecting Foundation. And again, I only used this product 3 times. I really didn't do my makeup a lot this month at all. We are really getting down there now. And you can even see gapping in the tube now, which is great. I can get it all the way down to where the line is. There might be a little bit less because there's a lot of air in the bottom. I did actually start to struggle getting this product out at one point, but I think I've managed to sort that out and now I'm able to get the product out very easily. I don't know how long this will be in for because I don't know exactly how much product is in here, but I think potentially this could be out next month. If not, it will be out in 2 months because there's literally like no product left in here. And I honestly can't wait to have this foundation out of here. I don't enjoy using it at all. It's not my favourite. I will not repurchase it. I hate the way it sets on me. I hate the way it wears on me. When my oils start to come through, it literally just breaks up on my face. I really don't like this product. And I'm glad that I know that now that I've used it like consistently. So I can't wait to see this out. So then on to concealer. So as you guys know, I've been using the L'Oreal Infallible More Than Concealer, and I did actually say in the last update that if it wasn't finished this month, then I was just going to kind of call it done and chuck it. But because of how I'm using it now, sorry, my hair is really bothering me. Because of how I'm using it now, I actually don't want to chuck it. So I have only used this product 4 times this month, which isn't a lot, but like I said, I haven't done my makeup a lot. But there's so little product in here that it just seems so stupid to throw it. Like, it's pretty much, there's one little clump of product in the bottom corner, and I literally have to use a brush to get it. The doe foot doesn't get that product now, but yeah, there's literally only that much left, and I just use this concealer now to spot conceal. It is very, very, very pale. It's way too pale for me to use on top of foundation. I do have to use it to spot conceal underneath foundation, but then when I apply my foundation, it's just one quick layer, done and dusted. So I'm actually going to keep this in, and I do definitely think, if I do my makeup at least, that next month this should be out. We are due to have a heat wave where I live currently, so I'm not sure how much I'll be doing my makeup during that, but hopefully if I do my makeup, like, I don't know, 6 times possibly, this should be done, because there really is not a lot of product left in here. I couldn't even get a tally mark because literally there's a tiny little bit in the corner and a little bit scraped around the edges. So yeah, I couldn't really get a tally mark for you guys, but hopefully I can get you guys to see like what the tube actually looks like, because it is completely empty in there. So then we have the Hoola Quickie Contour Stick. I really enjoy using this product, and I have only used it twice, but that, honestly, I either forget about it because I don't cream bronze very often, even though I actually really love the way that it looks, but also because if I don't have time, it is the one thing that I won't do. So if I'm trying to quickly do my makeup, I won't cream bronze. I'll just skip that step completely, because then it takes out, you know, a couple of minutes off of my makeup routine. So yeah, I did only use this twice. There's not a new tally mark either, because literally it didn't move. Well, it did, like the smallest amount, but the lines would have pretty much been in the exact same place. So there's no more than movement on the card, but yeah, I can't roll this all the way up because it is actually broken in the tube, but there's still a lot of this left, and it's going to take me a while to use up. But I do think in summer it will get a lot more use, especially when I start doing a lot more like no makeup days. I can just apply some bronzer and a little bit of concealer like this, and then set it down with like powder bronzer. So yeah, when I'm doing less makeup, I think this will get a lot more use. So then onto the BH powder, the BH Studio Pro powder. I now have pan on this, which is great. I'm not the biggest fan of this powder for actually setting my face, but I love this powder for touch-ups. It's really good for touch-ups, especially because it has like a little mirror and it's like a little compact. I really, really do enjoy using this powder for that reason. But setting my actual face, like when I first do my makeup, is not what I really like to use this for. So I do think the use on this is going to be much slower, because obviously when I touch up, I don't powder my whole face. It's pretty much just my T-zone and like a little bit on my cheeks sometimes. That's pretty much it. So I don't think there's going to be a ton of movement on this, but hopefully we can just grow that pan a little bit for next month. And I did use this powder 4 times this month. So then we have the Pixi setting spray. Now I used this product 5 times this month, and I'm going to keep it like 100% honest with you. I don't like this setting spray. I've just come to realize that I just don't like it. I love the way it makes my makeup look. Like, it genuinely just makes my skin look very alive. The problem is it's that oily that it just absolutely amplifies how fast my oils come out. My oily skin just literally just comes out so much quicker with this. It it definitely doesn't help with longevity or anything like that. If anything, it makes my makeup last way less. And I also don't like the way that my makeup breaks up when I use this product. I've just noticed that it breaks up so much, so I can't wait for this to be out, I'm not gonna lie. I am still gonna continue to use it because it's so close to being finished, so hopefully, I think this is gonna take about 3 months because of how little I have to use it. But yeah, like I said, I've used it 5 times this month, so hopefully in a couple months maybe it will be out. So next up we have the Ted Baker lipstick that I used 7 times, give or take like a few uses, because obviously I do take this lipstick out with me when I do wear it. And there's not a lot of movement on the Calleigh. Sorry, I mentioned last update that I do think this lipstick is going off. So every time I open it, I just give it a smell. It doesn't smell any worse, but it by no means smells good. So I am going to keep using it until like I just think like, no, I can't use this anymore, or until like it does run out. But I do think this is expiring, so I definitely need to get my uses in sooner rather than later. But yeah, like I said, I used this product 7 times. It's not my favourite colour in the world, like I thought it was. I thought like when I put it on, it was like a lovely little nude colour, but I think I prefer something a little bit more on the brown tone than this. I feel like this is quite a muted brown, and it kind of makes my lips look a bit dead. So that's not great, but I will still continue to use it until I just think it is completely expired, and I won't put that on my lips. Also, getting tallies for this lipstick is kind of difficult because the tube is slanted. It's not like a straight tube, so it's not the easiest to get tallies for. Oh, so now we have quite a fun product actually. We have the Avant Duo Moisturizer that I actually completely emptied. So I used this product 6 times this month, and that completely emptied it. So that is great. So we do have a roll-in, so I'll do that at the end of the video. But yeah, our first empty. I won't be repurchasing this product because honestly I don't really know what it does. So yeah, it didn't do anything astounding for me to rush out and buy another one, but I'm glad that it is gone and out of my collection, because my skincare collection has grown massively since having Glossy Box, because I just can't use up the products quick enough. But yeah, I'm glad to have that product gone. So then the last product before the roll-in is the Soph highlighter palette. So I used this palette 3 times this month. So definitely not going to see any kind of movement on here. That hurts. Obviously this palette is completely beaten up. If you watched my last update, you'll know why. Not seeing a lot of movement in here at all. I am fake tanned at the minute, so I'm not really using my usual 2 shades. I'm using like more these shades for the time being, whilst I can get some use. But yeah, I still really love this palette, and I don't want it to be empty really fast. I would love to have this palette in here all year round. This palette though, I will say, is in desperate need of a clean. So then I have a roll-in that I thought really long and hard about. So this is the MUA brow pencil. This is in the shade mid brown. I actually really like it. As you can see, I have used it a lot already. And basically I have a brow powder in my 100 uses project that I use pretty much every time I do my makeup. The problem with that was that when I just need a quick brow, I don't find that the quickest way to do my brows. I much prefer grabbing a pencil. So I thought I might as well get this pencil out of my collection. So I've added it to this project because it's almost used up anyway. I use it quite naturally anyway. So I'm going to get this pencil out because I have a couple other pencils in my collection that I do want to try. But I'm trying not to open new products until I've used up my old products, because I definitely have too much makeup in there. I think I am in desperate need of a declutter because I cannot use up my products, and I would sooner give them to somebody else rather than them just sit in my makeup collection and just go bad. Also, I know that my makeup preferences have changed a lot, so I know that a lot of the stuff in there just won't ever get used. So I think I might do a declutter soon, so let me know if you guys would want to see that, or whether I should just do that in my own time. I know declutters aren't always the best. Like, people don't love to see them, but I also know that a lot of people do really like to see them. So let me know if you guys want to see that or not. But I'm excited to use this pencil just so I can do some quick brows in the morning. That ends this month's update. Obviously, we already have another roll-in, which is super, super exciting. And I think we should have a couple rollings next month if I do my makeup. So if I just open this up, I really, really think that the concealer will be out next month if I do my makeup. And I also think the primer will be out next month if I actually, you know, do my makeup. And possibly even the foundation, because I know that there's not a lot in here and I know there's a lot of air in the bottom, so that's super exciting. So possibly 3 empties next month, hopefully, if that was loud, if I actually do my makeup, because I really, really didn't do it a lot this month at all. I really hope you guys enjoyed this update. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let me know any video suggestions that you guys would like me to film in the comments down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and if you want to stay up to date with this project, then make sure you subscribe before you click on out of this video, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Bye!